the Banner Press Sports Corner. Thanks so much for tuning in wherever you get the Banner Press Sports Corner podcast. I'm Nicholas Hodell, back in the campus of Blinn College, where these two gentlemen found out that history was made on Tuesday night. The Blinn Buccaneer men's soccer team found out it was the last at-large selection into the NJCAA Division I Men's Soccer Championship, marking the program's first national appearance. It's a field of 12 of 8 district champions and only 4 at-large bids, so it's a huge accomplishment for the Buccaneers. They finished their season plus district tournaments at 14-3-1, a Region 14 South Division championship, and a program best 10-4 region record, and its 14 wins tie the program record. They'll have matches against the 4-seed Daytona State College and the 5-seed Barton Community College on Sunday and Monday, respectively. But before those matches, we got two key pieces of this year's team: goalkeeper LeMaster and Nawful Hadj-Hamou. Thank you guys so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, and it was quite the scene for you guys Tuesday night. You all got together, had a selection show party. You guys found out at the very end of what was a very quick 10-minute show, so there was not a lot of time to really breathe a little bit. You guys are the 9th seed. You're the last team unveiled, last at-large team. Just what was all running through your guys' heads when your Blinn name popped up on the screen?
I think the boys were really confident that we were gonna make it, so we decided all as a team, we want to watch this together. So I think the results made up for it, and now we're on our way.
Yeah, and the other at-large is Barton is another one of those at-large. The 5's the Eastern Florida State, the 6, Indian Hills, the 8, and they were the second team unveiled with the way they did the show with Pool A, B, C, and D unveiled in that order. When you guys saw Indian Hills in the 8th seed, did that discourage you guys at all, just watching that play out?
No.
Not at all, really. Not at all.
I think we had so much confidence in ourselves that we pulled out the results that we needed to, that obviously there's going to be some nerves, but we definitely had a lot of confidence going into it that we'd get a seed.
Yeah, how long was that wait between the WOT loss to Angelina in the district tournament a week ago and then to this past Tuesday? You guys had like a week to just wait it out, wait and see. How long did that wait feel?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much eagerness, right? We were just training every day, staying focused, but at the same time in the back of our heads, I mean, it was just there lurking. So it was pretty tough time to be patient.
Yes. I know. You said you guys were all confident you guys would get in, but you really had no idea whether or not you had played your last match whatsoever. I mean, was that a hard thing to deal with in the week between your district tournament knockout and the selection show on Tuesday?
I think it was going to be tough if our last game was the Angelina loss in double overtime, but everyone was excited and looking forward to possibly making nationals, and we were proud of the effort that everyone gave. So if it ended up being our last game, we weren't going to drop our hat at all.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, the only fall one note to Angelina, who has been a really tough program for Blinn historically to play against. It certainly was, I imagine, a great match to just kind of track. I mean, how did you guys just kind of feel about that match, just kind of walking off the field with 5 seconds left, and Angelina had scored the match winner?
I think, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a tough result, but the boys put their everything. I think we had a great match, but at the end of the match, Coach gave us a little talk, and I think we still had some more in us. So I think we'll go all the way.
Yeah, and this group is full of terrific stories to be able to get to nationals. Noah, you among them, with the injuries you've had to deal with, missing all of the 2024 season due to a pretty bad injury in a scrimmage, and then coming through this year, missing a little bit of time as well.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, how has that been, just battling injuries over, it seems like, the last year and a half for you now, essentially?
It's been tough, but I've always had patience with it, and I know that whatever comes to me is meant to come to me, and I have faith in God, and that's what got me through everything.
Yeah, just I mean, how tough was missing that 2024 campaign?
Missing that 2024 campaign was really tough, because it was the first time I've ever missed a majority or an entire season in my entire career. So it was like I lost soccer for a full year for the first time ever. So it's definitely an eye opener.
Yeah, and you brought impressive pedigree to here too, being a state champion at Bernie and doing all terrific things at the high school level. Coming here, having made a great 23 campaign. So I'd imagine just to have that stripped away for you from a temporary basis, just how tough was that to take?
It was really tough to take. It was one of those things where I was getting into the swing of everything, coming strong out of high school, had a great first year, and was really looking forward to my second year, but having an injury happen, it made me realize that soccer is not always there and to enjoy every moment, and it's made me a better person and player because of it.
Yeah. Just how would you describe that rehab process to get back to being full strength?
Long. It was very long. And the hardest part was taking it small steps at a time just to make sure that I don't re-injure myself. It went from nothing to having to do just running to having to wear a mask constantly, and then finally getting cleared to be able to play full contact was incredible.
Yeah, and really for a goalkeeper, just going through some of that stuff, was just how hard was that, particularly in the position you play?
It wasn't too difficult because I say thankfully, I don't really remember what happened at all, and I haven't seen the film on it, so I don't have any memories of it, so it hasn't really affected my mental state of going into challenges and that sort of stuff, but definitely the long process coming back has built my resilience.
Yeah, just how inspired have the rest of the team been seeing him come back through everything he's been through?
Oh, it's great. I mean, we're pretty comfortable with knowing the goal, and whenever we see him coming back, I think it gives a lot of confidence into the team.
Yeah, and even without your services through a stretch, Samir Bristol came in, did brilliant stuff for you guys, and the time he spent painting the post in October, just how thankful were you to kind of see him kind of take the reins and do just as well?
Oh, it's been incredible. Having such a deep group of goalkeepers has allowed us to use different tools, and if someone ends up getting hurt, then we'll always be there to get through it.
Yeah, and just. I mean, how deep would you say that the midfield position is where you're at?
Well, I think it's very deep. I think a lot of the players are adaptable. They're versatile. I think there's a great flow in the midfield. I think if one gets subbed out and another one comes in, that flow is still there. So I think it's great just playing in the midfield, having those connections on and off the field.
Yeah. I mean, within both of your position groups, just how important is it to kind of have that deep sense of you guys know that you guys can kind of all go in and do your job and having that trust in each other?
I think it's most of the credit goes to the coach. He implements the discipline. He implements the energy. Obviously, we as a team, we bring the energy, but I think he's the one that kind of encourages it. So I think he's the one that pretty much just starts it.
Yeah, and Coach McBride has certainly done a terrific job here and getting not just you guys to this point, but just working through the program and just continuing to work to get to this point. Just how much have you guys rallied around your guys' coach this year?
I think everyone's behind him. I think both Mac and Rudy have done such a great job this year, and we're not done, so there's not really much to speak about it yet.
Yeah, and so if we want to look at what you guys have all done this year, so it has been really almost from the jump, it's been very impressive. Two of the biggest wins both came against Coastal Bend, which along with Angelina has been a historically tough program for Blinn to face off against. Just how big do you feel like those two wins were in propelling you guys now to the national tournament?
Those two wins were huge. It gave us the confidence that we know we're better than a lot of the, I don't want to say doubts, but everyone has their mental challenges, and it proved that we could go and compete at the highest level, and I think that was what gave us the confidence to know we can make nationals.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I mean, obviously, we really just worry about ourselves and worry about what we can handle, and beating those teams proves that, we have the quality and we can make it far.
Yeah, and then a week after the second win against Coastal Bend, getting a 2-0 win against Angelina, which was a huge step towards the Region South Championship. Just Could you kind of sense in that moment just how big that particular win was as well?
Yeah, I mean, that just furthermore promotes our quality, you know. I think we showed the quality on the field, and that's one more step towards the South champions.
Yeah, and you guys had carried this brilliant win streak, 8 games into the district tournament, really just controlling the region, the Region 14 South race. Just when you guys entered that district tournament, how confident did you guys feel in your own ability to potentially go out and win it before you guys had fallen to Angelina?
I think we were very confident. I mean, one might say overly confident because we didn't make it all the way, but at the end of the day, a result was a result, and we move forward.
Yeah, and that kind of result mentality, huge in soccer, huge in any sport, but you guys really especially talk about that quite a bit. Just how much you just kind of hone in on results and just kind of continue to move forward and build off of them throughout the course of the year.
A big thing for us that was said throughout the year was always looking at the next game. Never getting caught looking at the second or the third game after that. Always focusing on getting a result in that next game, treating each game like it's the most important game of the year, which in a season it really is.
Yeah, I think the results is what gives us our boost, you know. In my sense, like the more we win, the more fun I'm having, and the more fun I'm having, I feel like the better I feel, the better the team feels. I think it's just a domino effect, you know.
Yeah. So it sounds like it all just kind of plays off each other. You
Exactly.
win, you have more fun. You win some more. There's more fun to be had.
Exactly.
I mean, how much has winning kind of helped build you guys' chemistry and bond amongst each other this year?
I think we always had the chemistry from the start. Obviously, it's grew and grew throughout the season, but I think the wins has like really put us together, you know.
Yeah. Just who would you guys both say you guys are closest with in that regard?
In what regard?
Just the camaraderie, the bond you guys have formed amongst each other.
I would say pretty much the players you play next to. If you're talking about in regard to on the field, then I would say, for me, the midfield three, I think I'm very close with them. But off the field, you know, I feel like I'm connected to everybody.
For me, it's definitely been an incredible group of goalkeepers, and our chemistry and our connection's been incredible. And then as a team, on and off the field, we're one incredible group, and there's not really an individual out there. Everyone's excited for each other and works hard for each other.
Yeah, I mean, what would you guys say has been the most fun you guys have had together off the field?
I would say just now making nationals.
Just now.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was one thing I definitely got a glimpse of when all the Blinn accounts put out the video of you guys celebrating. I felt like there was just so much happening. As soon as the name gets unveiled, it's euphoria. You guys are all jumping for joy and everything. Just how much of that was just a rush of adrenaline of just seeing your guys' name on that screen of, oh my God, we're going to nationals.
Right, yeah. I mean, emotion was filling the air, and just thinking that, we have more games to play, and we actually have a chance to do something, you know. So I think that just fills me up with energy, you know.
Yeah, and I imagine, especially after a week of practices of not knowing if you'd have another match this season, did that make the moment even more special now that you guys are actually going to have more matches?
For sure, it 100% made it more special. And I think a lot of it was just relief. We knew as a group that we could make nationals, and we thought we'd be in with a bid, and just seeing that was a lot of relief.
Yeah. And I know we're talking hours after you guys had found out you guys were moving on the nationals, but in the mindset of what you guys have next, Daytona State and Barton, how much you guys just focused on those two guys now, that now you guys know the schedule and you know if you've made it?
Well, I don't really think we're focused on them. I think we're more focused on our team, you know, what we control. I think just refining what we have, learning from our losses, learning from our mistakes during these training days, I think we're just preparing ourselves, We're preparing ourselves to be the best that we can once it's time to show up.
Yeah. Just within the last week between the last game and to this point right now, what have you guys really been honing in on to be able to improve?
Really just everything we've been doing. I mean, you can always get better, and in my opinion, we're not perfect, so we've just been working on the same thing we've been working on.
Yeah, and just, how has that been for the goalkeeper side of you?
It's been a lot of just honing the small details and making sure that everyone technically and tactically is sound, and just making sure that we're performing at the highest level.
Yeah, and how much do you in particular have to really just communicate with everyone to make sure everyone's on the right page to help you out?
Oh, it's a massive deal, and with this group of guys, with how close we are, the communication side has come easy, so just being able to lead this group, and if I say something or someone else says something and it changes instantly, it's been incredible.
Yeah, and where do you feel like you've improved the most throughout the year?
For me, the most I feel like I've improved on is my communication and being that last line of defense and making sure that everything's organized in front of me.
Yeah, same thing for you. Where do you think you've improved the most this year?
I think my adaptability and versatility of trying to play different styles and really trying to play the way how Mag describes.
Yeah, and just over the course of this season, just from match 1 to at this point right now, just how much better of a team do you guys think you are at this point?
I mean, I think the results speak for themselves, really. I mean, compared to last year and this year, you can really only look at the wins and say, oh, this team's a winning team.
Yeah, 14 wins certainly speaks for themselves, especially when you guys don't play as many matches as, say, a sport like volleyball or other sports. That definitely does do that. So as we kind of transition to you guys looking forward to nationals, just how much are you guys looking forward to taking that trip down to Florida, or over to Florida, I guess?
I mean, it's a business trip, really. So we're just there to do our own business, get it done, get the job done.
Yeah. What's going to be the timeline for you guys between now and Sunday to get ready for that first match?
I mean, it's really the coach's decision. I mean, we're going to be training, and then we'll be traveling. And I think we're going to train over there as well.
So you guys aren't, it just sounds like you guys aren't necessarily sure of that quite yet.
Not really, no.
Yeah, which it's hard to blame you guys, since again we are talking the next morning after you guys found out you guys had got in. So I'm sure there's a lot of logistics now that have to happen on the coach's part. But just, how much of the next few days are just going to be taking it all in from your guys' point of view?
I think, we've already pretty much taken it all in, so I think these next couple of days will just be straight focus, concentration, just looking at the next game, really.
I think there'll be a lot of focus, and we'll be focusing on the next game, but definitely staying in the moment and performing at the highest level we can and not getting too caught up in the situation and the circumstances.
Yeah, it's just, and I can't imagine you guys are going to anticipate any different feel to a game at the national tournament rather than any other side of it. But do you feel like once you guys arrive, there might be even an inkling of extra adrenaline running through you at the national stage?
For me, yeah, I think it's going to be like real. I'm going to have a real adrenaline rush. I think just those type of games really hypes me up. I think I live for those type of games.
Yeah, and just when you guys really get to there, just how much do you guys think you have to prove as a program to kind of establish Blinn further on the national stage than you guys already have?
We're going to try to establish Blinn as one of the top groups. That's really our goal. We just want to win. That's all we want to do, and that's pretty much how we're going to establish ourselves.
Yeah, and as individuals too, I know most of you guys want to carry on soccer to the next level after junior college. Just how much can playing on the national stage kind of be a proving ground for you guys as well as individuals looking to hopefully move on from here and continue to play soccer?
Definitely being able to go to the national tournament proves to, at least for me, it proves to myself that I deserve to be on this stage and that I'm good enough to do it. And I can guarantee a lot of the other guys feel the same way, and it makes them excited at the possibility of moving on to another 4 year.
Yeah, I think the exposure will be great. It's going to be nice to have some eyes on us, on the team. You know, I mean, it's what we worked for, and these are just like the results coming in, you know. More eyes, more responsibilities, just how it is.
Yeah, and it sounds like you guys are absolutely prepared to take all of that in stride, then I imagine, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and that's really good to hear from the player side of you. And one of the things about this national schedule, it's a back-to-back, a Sunday-Monday game, which you guys have done once before, way back in early September against Northeast Texas Community College and Parrish Junior College. Both were wins in that respect. But as you guys enter that 2 games in 2 days slate in pool play, just how important will proper recovery be in between games?
It's definitely going to be an experience, and we're going to have to adapt, and that's just how it's going to be. You know, I think the recovery is going to be very important. Obviously, we'll probably have to do some extra things for that speedy recovery, but as a whole team in general, it's going to be something we're going to have to adapt to.
Yeah. Do you guys feel that you can draw on the experience from the previous back-to-back to try to help you guys out this time around?
Maybe, yeah, but this is a whole different tournament, a whole different teams. I think it's going to be a whole different experience as well. So I'm just ready for whatever I'm getting thrown at.
Yeah, and of course, if the Blinn does win the pool, they have to win this 3-team pool and move on to a 4-team single elimination bracket for semifinals and a potential national championship match. Just how much belief do you think there is in this team to try and go out, win this pool, and see what you guys can do from there?
I think there's a lot of belief in this team. I know that there's a lot of belief in this team. I believe that we can make it to the very end.
To play for a national championship.
Yes, sir.
And at this point, any further history you guys make just adds on to what you guys have already done. And of course, the one thing we said at the top, the 14 wins they have ties the program records. You guys, one win can outright have that as a team. I can't imagine you're thinking too much about records at this point. It's all about what you guys do on the field. But just does all the history you guys have made together kind of mean something to you guys?
Maybe in the moment it did, yeah, but currently nothing really matters about what we did in the past, all what we do in the future now, and what we do now.
I definitely think it'll be a cool thing to look back on in maybe 3-4 years' time, but right now everyone's focused on the moment and making sure that we can win as many games as we can.
Yeah, and of course going in as the number 9 seed, of course, seedings are probably going to be thrown out the door once you guys get there and start to play some of these teams. Just how much of a challenge are you guys expecting from some of the nation's best teams in Florida?
Oh, I think it's going to be a super physical game, and I think there's going to be a challenge, but I think everyone on this team is ready for the challenge. So.
Yeah, I think the same. I think it's going to be a great challenge, a fun challenge. Just going to see who comes out on top.
Yeah, and I know you guys have really astute to that confidence all year, so we really look forward to see how things shape up in Daytona Beach. And again, first Nationals appearance for this men's soccer program. Truly a fantastic feat for the Blinn Buccaneers. All of their matches will be able to be seen through the NJCAA network. NJCAA.org is the link for all of that. Again, Sunday and Monday matches against Daytona State and Barton, respectively, 4 p.m. Central Time for both of those matches. Certainly look forward to seeing how you guys do on that national stage. Thank you so much for joining me in the Sports Corner this week. I've been Nicholas Hodell, but very good rest and very good. We'll catch you next time here in the Banner Press Sports Corner.